Okay, so it is hot in here. I'm not sure why whenever I make one of these videos I end up sweating my butt off, but it is what it is. Today we're going to be talking about my most used tech accessories for the M4 iPad Pro, and I'm pretty sure you could find alternatives to whatever iPad that you have, but this video is specifically going to be for the M4 iPad Pro. So if you're like me, the iPad is probably one of your most used pieces of tech, apart from, your iPhone or MacBook or even your AirPods Pro. But I just realized how deep I am into the Apple ecosystem. But anyways, I want to talk about the 7 accessories that I personally use that I recommend that you should have for your iPad Pro. Again, if you want to support the channel, I'll leave affiliate links in the description. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the Pitaka Mag Easy Case 2. And before I get into what I like about it, I am going to address the elephant in the room. If it actually is compatible with the Magic Keyboard. And yes, it does, but it does not fit as perfectly as I thought it would be initially. So if you get your expectations right, it will fit, but when you close it up, it won't fit flushly. So there's going to be like a little gap, if you will. And it makes sense because yes, the Mag Easy Case 2 is a super thin case for the iPad Pro, and it is compatible with the Magic Keyboard, but it is still adding thickness nonetheless. So of course, it is gonna affect how the Magic Keyboard closes. So keep that in mind. If that doesn't bother you that much, then I highly recommend this. If not, an alternative would be like a Dbrand skin or something, which I will talk about next. But the Mag Easy Case 2 is such a good product. I really like using it because I don't have my Magic Keyboard on at all times, or at least I don't like to keep it on at all times. I do like to use the iPad as a tablet still with the Apple Pencil Pro. So I like to take it out of the Magic Keyboard case and use it to journal, to take notes, and just use it as a tablet, photo edit, stuff like that. The one thing I do want to note, other than the fitment of the Magic Keyboard case, is that the portion where the Apple Pencil Pro connects to is covered. So the connection, the magnetic connection, the strength of the magnets is a little bit weaker. So just keep that in mind. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about are Dbrand skins. This video is not sponsored. I wish it was though. I wish it was. I do like Dbrand skins, although they are a bit on the pricier side. I think they are worth the investment. You get a lot of different things to choose from in terms of color and material and styles. So I went with, I forget what this black one is called, but unfortunately I don't have a Dbrand affiliate link, so I don't really care if you shop with them or not. But I got skins for the Magic Keyboard and the Apple Pencil. I was planning on getting a skin for the iPad Pro itself, but I didn't know how it would affect it with the Pitaka Mag Easy case, so I decided not to get it and just rock the Mag Easy case too. And so far, I've been happy with my experience. But the Dbrand skins make it so nice because I feel like I don't have to baby my iPad anymore. I could just shove it in. And of course, I should be taking care of this piece of tech, especially because it is an investment. But that extra added layer of protection and security makes it a lot better. And of course, it doesn't leave a residue. So I have a 12.9-inch iPad Pro that my brother uses now. But I used to have a purple pastel skin on the Magic Keyboard. I didn't like it anymore, so I took it off. No residue, no problems at all. Highly recommended. I'm 100% confident that if I were to take any of the skins off from the Magic Keyboard or the Apple Pencil, there will be no residue at all. Also, since the interior of the Magic Keyboard is aluminum, you do lose the feeling of that, but now you don't get like the cold touch of the aluminum, which is a plus or a minus depending on how you look at it. I have the trackpad covered as well, and I don't know how I feel about it as well. I just use it. It works for me. There's no loss of sensitivity or tracking or whatever, so no complaints there. Accessory number 3, which is a bigger accessory, it is the Shinjuku Messenger Bag from Waterfield Designs, and this is my favorite bag for the iPad Pro specifically. I have bags that can fit the iPad Pro, but it can also hold a 14-inch MacBook Pro. So yeah, the one messenger bag or one bag in general that is specifically made for the M4 iPad Pro that I absolutely love is the Shinjuku Messenger Bag. It is on the pricier side. It is $230, I think, which is a very, very, very expensive bag for the iPad Pro, because you can find alternatives for not even half the price, maybe even a fourth the price of that, and it would still be very good quality. It would still get the job done. But I am very picky with bags, and I think it was a worth it investment. So not only does it hold the iPad Pro with the Magic Keyboard, it holds a bunch of other accessories as well, like a water bottle, your everyday carry essentials. It can even hold a little vlogging setup like a G7X with the Mantis Pod Pro tripod. So that's pretty cool. I can hold a bunch of stuff in there, not just my iPad Pro, and do some light work and vlogging in an office and not have to carry around my big backpack. But overall, the Shinjuku Messenger Bag was worth the money. The build quality is amazing. I love the design, and I love that, again, it specifically fits the M4 iPad Pro. The one thing that I do kind of regret is not getting the brown version. I have the black, and I really wanted the brown, but I don't know why. I think I just wanted to stick to that black aesthetic, and I'm kind of having second thoughts of getting the brown. I don't have the money for the brown, but I'm satisfied with the Shinjuku Messenger Bag, even if it is in black. Okay, the next thing is a power bank, which is the Shargeek 20,000 mAh power bank, and it can charge devices up to 140 watts. I think one port, the USB-C port, is 100 watts, and then the USB-A is 40 watts. So that's pretty cool. There's 2 ports, and the design is pretty cool. I've never seen a see-through power bank before, and it is the smallest 100 watt power bank that I can find on the market at the moment. The reason why I wanted a 100 watt power bank was to be able to charge my M2 Max MacBook Pro at full speed. So of course, if you bump it up to a 16-inch iPad Pro, you're gonna need a lot more power. But the 14-inch MacBook Pros only need 100 watts in order to charge at full speed. So I kind of wanted that. I'm pretty sure that I could settle for like a 60 watt power bank, because I rarely have to charge my MacBook in emergencies, and I think a 60 watt power bank would be enough. But I do like the idea, the capacity, even though it is a little bit more expensive and it weighs a little bit more in your bag. So I think it is a worthy investment. Something that I didn't count as an accessory, but it goes along with the power bank, is this short cable. I completely forgot the brand name, but I did get it off of Amazon, so I'll leave an affiliate link. And it basically is multiple cables in one. You have a USB-A and a USB-C on one side, and then a Lightning and another USB-C on the other side. And it kind of stays put together with magnets, and then there's a cover on it as well. They do have a shorter version and they do have a longer version, so I'll leave the version that I have in the description. Awesome cable, super durable. It charges up to 100 watts, which is exactly what I need. It is the perfect companion to that power bank. Next up, we have the Elago metal pencil holder. So this is sort of a mixed bag because it doesn't work the best. It's supposed to keep your Apple Pencil secure, especially while you're transporting it, in between your iPad and the Magic Keyboard or whatever case that you have on. Specifically cases that use the magnets, so the supported Apple cases and stuff like that. But I really do love how even if you do bump the Apple Pencil portion with this on, it doesn't come out. And that is very nice for me, and it is worth the investment, because I would rather have to pay that and deal with that sort of inconvenience instead of having to buy a bunch of Apple Pencil tips, because I'm clumsy and I drop the pencil a lot, and every time it drops, it lands on the nib most of the time. But having that extra added security is a worth it investment. It is a little bit finicky at times, especially when you're taking the case off of the Magic Keyboard. It doesn't like to stay on, and it is an extra step to attach the holder and then attach the iPad onto the Magic Keyboard. But again, I think it's worth the inconvenience most of the time. I'm gonna go over this accessory really quick because there's not really much to talk about it, but it is the Case by Magic Keyboard cover. It is basically what it is. There's nothing special to it. It's pretty much a generic one I got off of Amazon. Fits right on top of the Magic Keyboard. It comes with double-sided sticky tape that you can attach, but I don't have it attached. And it's very easy to clean, protects your keyboard from dust, debris, and even super light spillages, maybe or sprays of water. So again, having that extra peace of mind is great. It doesn't affect with the keyboard closing, but it does affect typing experience quite a bit. You will get used to it, but again, it's not as good as typing with the keyboard naked. But again, if you want to sacrifice that for protection, then by all means. Last but not least is honestly something that I haven't used yet, which I am grateful for because I would rather not use it, which would be third-party replacement tips for the iPad Pro. I love this one in particular because it comes with a case and it's nice. I feel as though if I buy the replacement tips from Apple, once I go through all of these, it would fit. And I just mostly bought it for the case. I was planning on just replacing the tips inside with official Apple Pencil tips, but I think I'm gonna try those ones out first if I do happen to damage my original Apple Pencil Pro tip. But that's just something that I wanted to mention because I haven't found any other good products, or specifically because I really wanted those cases. It's super cute, super tiny, so you can bring it on you while you're traveling or just leave it in your luggage and have that peace of mind that, oh, I don't have to stop by an Apple store if I do happen to damage my Apple Pencil Pro tip. So those are 7 iPad Pro accessories that I use that I recommend for your iPad Pro. If you enjoyed, then you'll like this video. But other than that, again, I'll leave links to everything that I mentioned in the description. Please help support the channel. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for listening.